Good morning, folks. Welcome to another video. It's another beautiful morning here in Cochise County. This is Don at Affordable Desert Living. Today we're going to look at water and propane. A few months ago, actually, I had both of those installed on my property, and I didn't get a chance yet to talk about them and to show you folks just how things are set up. First of all, let's look at the topic of water. Years ago, when I was looking at living here, I looked at water and how things work here in this county. Most people dig a well and go from there, but quite a few number of folks, especially in off-grid situations, do rainwater harvesting. So that's what I wanted to do. For those who would be thinking logically, Arizona desert, and you're gonna harvest rainwater. But it all comes down to formulas, and I'll go into that in another video later on. But all I can tell you is that there is sufficient rain, even in a drought, if the surface area you have, as in your roof or whatever catchment type of structure you're using, is large enough, you can harvest enough rain for your year. Yay, money! Well, the end of an era. No more hauling water in 5-gallon jugs anymore, which is absolutely super. Now that I've got my 1,200-gallon tank, that season of life has ended. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch out for the trunk too. Now, what's really good is I've already found out that since February till middle of May, I use about 1,600 gallons of water. So fortunately, that isn't too much, and that amount can be harvested. It's just a matter of getting it all set up. And again, I'll explain further on what I'm going to use in another video. Obviously my cottage and any kind of other strategy I have for harvesting rainwater. First of all, let's look at what's in place. A great local company in Sierra Vista, Oasis Rainwater Harvesting, owned by Rick Weisberg, fortunately is really close to me. So I phoned Rick and said, look, what do you think I should use for a tank? So I chose the little 1,200-gallon tank. And I'll tell you why. It's short and squat, meaning that the leading edge of my gutters on my cottage are about 10 feet off the ground. So the way that works is when the water runs down the gutters, then later on I'll show you folks when I have it put in, but there's going to be a pipe that runs from the gutters down underground and then up into the rainwater tank. X amount of water in a pipe, because of gravity, will force water up a tube, kind of like you blowing through a straw. And when that happens, then of course it has to go somewhere, and so it gets dumped into my tank. And from there, you can see at the very bottom that Rick has plumbed it so that I can attach a garden hose. So what I do now is I run that garden hose over to an area where I can fill up buckets and containers of water for now. Later on, I'll have all this plumbed directly into the cottage, and that will be really nice. So let's look at why didn't I have a well dug? Well, it comes down to cost, really, like a lot of things. Remember, I am a frugal senior who moved here because it was affordable. Based on my conversations with local well companies, the start's at around $18,000. And that's if there's no issue with the water pump and all kinds of other things, or the well runs dry. So let's look at the cost of water delivery. And currently, in 4 months' time, it costs me $225 for water. So for now, even without rainwater harvesting, as you can see by the mathematics here, it's much, much wiser choice financially to have water tanks filled. Also, remember, once I get catchment devices, as in rainwater from my little cottage, and I hope to do some type of structure where it's a storage garage or something similar, and have roof rainwater catchment available from that as well. So first order of the day, as far as water usage, I will fill up my little Berkey water filter, and that canister holds enough water once it's been filtered for me for the whole day. So I just keep that topped up all the time. And the next thing is dishes and hummingbird feeders, because for a bird guy, you can bet I've got hummingbird feeders. And so I'm very fastidious with them. I'll do a video on hummingbird feeding later on, but just suffice it to say, my opinion about hummingbird feeders is, if you can drink from it yourself, it's good. If you can't, it's not good enough for the hummingbirds. So what that means is every other day I clean my hummingbird feeders so they're sparkling clean and ready for the little hummers to use. So it's also a great time for me to catch up on any dishes I had left around. Okay, better get my own dishes done or Mom's going to be mad. Actually, Mom's in heaven, so is she going to be mad there? I don't think so. Boiled already, didn't take long. In goes the oatmeal. Great, and that looks done. So we're going to add some raisins to this. There we go. A friend from California gave me this locally grown honey from Colusa County, California. Really, really good. A friend of mine used to joke and call it bee spit. So I'm not sure people would like that. It's like, let's go buy some bee spit and put it on our food. I don't think that works so well. So we'll just chill out and have some oatmeal here this morning before we start a boatload of projects. The honey and raisins really make it. Hope you enjoyed this little segment showing how I get water and prepare for this day. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you have a great day.